The teaser dropped and had the world on pause for a minute. Then came the brilliant EP that followed, setting trends and breaking charts. SB19 has never played it safe, but this time they've raised the stakes with an EP that has surpassed all their previous records. Simula at Wakas, a bigger venue, a deeper message, a global audience watching. This isn't just another drop. It's them making a statement, loud, clear, and global. Before Simula at Wakas, SB19 had already made a name for themselves through non-stop hustle. But here's what most people don't know. There was a time they almost walked away for good. In 2018, Pablo, Josh, Stel, Ken, and Justin entered the industry through a Korean-style trainee system under ShowBT. No shortcuts, just sweat, grind, and grit. They were mastering foundation step by step. Then came Go Up, the song that almost never happened. After years of pushing with barely any traction, the group was worn down, physically, mentally, emotionally. They had given it everything, and still, the world barely noticed. They sat down and had that conversation. Maybe it was time to walk away. SB19 almost gave up and left everything. Go Up was their last card, one final shot. If it didn't work, they were ready to call it quits. But it didn't fail. The song went viral on YouTube and was a hit. SB19 went from nobodies to nationwide stars. 2021 was a big year for the group. The year they made history, becoming the first ever Filipino and Southeast Asian act to land a nomination at the Billboard Music Awards. Top Social Artist, nominated among industry giants like BTS, Blackpink, Ariana Grande, 17. BTS eventually took the win, but that wasn't the story. The story was that SB19 stood shoulder to shoulder with global giants. That nomination wasn't just about numbers, it was about impact. They followed with Mappa and Bazinga, an emotional tribute to family, then a fearless anthem to haters. It proved they weren't afraid to be vulnerable or to stand their ground. Then came Gento, the hip-hop wildfire of 2023. It blew up and took over everyone's feed. And the numbers backed it up. It debuted at number 1, 8 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales. SB19's first time cracking the top 10? For a Filipino group, that was a massive deal. The song sparked dance trends, fan wars, and opened the global floodgates for P-pop. Riding that momentum, they dropped Pagtatag and kicked off the Wyatt World Tour. Lights, cameras, packed arenas. SB19 was everywhere, on charts and headlines across continents. It felt like they were unstoppable. Then silence. For over a year, no new tracks, no EP, just a long wait. And soon, the questions started piling up. When are these guys dropping again? January 31st, 2025, a cinematic teaser trailer drops. Simula at Wakas. But this wasn't just a teaser, it was tension, precision, a signal. Every frame was intentional. Every cut, every sound cue, every flicker of light crafted to say something without saying too much. It wasn't your typical quick promo clip, it had the mood of a short film. And fans noticed. Behind the teaser was a team treating this release like a statement. Then on February 28th, Damn drops, and it hits. Shoots straight to number 1 on Billboard's World Digital Song Sales chart. First time ever for a Filipino act. People knew something big was coming. By April 25th, the full EP was out. 7 tracks, no skips. Every single track landed on the Billboard PH Hot 100, a clean sweep. But SB19 didn't stop there. They crossed borders, making noise in the UK, breaking into the UK album downloads chart at number 4. Not just topping charts at home, they were making moves on global soil. Then came the live shows. 2 nights, back-to-back, sold out the 50,000-seat Philippine Arena, the biggest indoor venue in the world. It wasn't just fans screaming, as if that wasn't crazy enough. They had legends in the crowd. APL ... app, Gary V icons from every generation. This wasn't just a comeback, it was a takeover. As L'Officiel framed it, loss, legacy, and what it means to begin again. Every track, a chapter, every sound, a final statement. This is SB19 with no filter. This was their first major release under 1Z Entertainment. Their own label, their rules. They wrote it, produced it, directed it, and each member showed their hand. Josh's fire in 8-Ton Ball, Ken's pain in Quit, Stell's soul in Time, Pablo's chaos in Dungka. One song that seems to lead the charge is Dungka. It's everywhere, from TikTok challenges to Instagram reels, popping up in dance clips, behind-the-scenes posts, and fan content. SB19 clearly knows what they're doing. Dungka isn't just a track, it's a social weapon. It's catchy, visual, and built for virality. By making it the face of the EP's promo, they've turned it into a hook that pulls people into the whole project. And that kind of strategy, that's what makes this rollout feel bigger, sharper, and more calculated than anything they've done before. The EP goes beyond genre. It bleeds style and identity. Billboard Philippines called it a testament to brotherhood and grit. A BSCBN praised its raw dive into pressure, fame, and identity. Rolling Stone called it world-building at its finest, cinematic, immersive, proudly Filipino. This EP was made to hit. And it did. The data screams. Damn at #1 on Billboard's World Digital Chart. Every track off the EP charted in the Philippines, top 5 on the UK album downloads chart. Spotify streams up 153%. The Philippine arena sold out in hours, twice. From the visuals to the choreography to the narrative, it spoke with intention. SB19 are now officially youth ambassadors for Filipino culture. They've gone from artists to representatives. Currently, the group is deep into the Simula at Wakas World Tour. All selling out fast, and it's only the beginning. They're promising unlimited surprises, new visuals, deeper storytelling, bigger production, and behind the scenes, they're already writing what comes next. They almost disbanded. Now they've filled the biggest indoor arena in the world, twice, made Billboard history, went global on their own terms. And the story isn't over. In an official shared statement, the group said, "It's our way of saying thank you and showing how much we've evolved." Simula at Wakas encapsulates everything we've been through. The struggles, the growth, the milestones. We hope it speaks not only to those who've been with us from the start, but also welcomes new listeners into our world. Simula at Wakas isn't just their biggest release, it's the one they'll be remembered for.